Hello, everyone.
Hi!
Hang on.
Welcome to Live Bias first TTRPG affiliate stream.
Yes, yeah. So I got affiliate last Sunday. Last Saturday after the stream, and so that's crazy. So we've got a whole lot of extra stuff now on the channel, like channel points, redeems, sound effects, and stuff. So feel free to redeem those if you want. I'm pretty sure you can also use bits, maybe, if you scroll down on the homepage, you can roll dice on the screen. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. And emotes, some emotes as well. Yeah, so welcome back, players. We're now on session 7. Which doesn't say up top for some reason, but yeah, it'll say on the stream title. So anyway, we're going to jump straight in. It's going to be a busy one. So, who is handling summary today?
Zeke.
Zeke?
Me.
Mr. Zeke, please summarize last session.
Okay, I've done it in another rhyming story thing, so bear with me. In Avenel, where morning crept slow, the party rose from the tavern's glow. Zeke called to Osara, who with hushed intent, a secret of power, of soul's lament. Dark magic he'd learned, a dangerous feat, but he offered her something heartbreakingly sweet, to leave behind still and walk once more, with flesh and soul, as she had before. Their hands met gently, breath held tight, a spell cast deep in silver light. Her chestplate cracked, her joints unbound, as something ancient stirred and found. She rose like smoke, a glowing thread, while metal clattered cold and dead. Within the glow of sacred light, he grasped her soul with gentle might. Into Gouda the frog, her soul collide. Two minds at war in a shell too small to hide. With a burst of light, like a magical girl, she spun and transformed, her black hair in whirl. Gouda was lost, his body destroyed, now haunting Osara, ghostly and void. The others burst in, eyes open wide. "I'm human!" she shouted, with glowing pride. They feasted and laughed, her senses bright. Each bite, each lip, each sip, pure delight. For the first time in years she could finally feel the warmth of the sun, the touch of what's real. With purpose renewed, they crossed the square, to plead for aid with hearts laid bare. "I'm human!" she beamed through the council's gate. The echo rang bold, defying fate. They told of spores and twisted screams of Eldarans drowned in fungal dreams. But the council flinched, their courage small. "Let Wilhelm judge, then we shall call." So with powder and steel and a stranger in tow, they rolled towards the rot where the brave dare not go. The air grew thick, the trees stood mute. Then came the beast, distorted, brute. Tulips swung with thunderous might, while Zeke turned shadow armored in night. Ramona raised walls of jagged steel, and Osara danced with ruthless zeal. Each scythe carved through bone, a claw and bone, whilst Willem stood still as useful as stone. But then a hush, like breath held tight, as something deeper entered the fight. Osara reached, her mind stretched far, and touched the thought like a distant star. The beasts froze still, each spine pulled straight, as if by strings of silent fate. A voice emerged, not beast nor man, beyond the grasp of mortal man. "Who are you?" it whispered through the thinning gloom. Her voice cut sharp, defying doom. "I am human," she answered, clear and cold and clear, steeling her heart against the creeping fear. The voice spoke of ruins, Eldaran gone, of silent streets, a mournful song, of lost tomorrows, right and wrong, of all that lingers dark and long. It whispered, crawled beneath the skin, a darkness seeping deep within. From the endless night, a terror sprawled. The voice declared, "I want it all."
Dude, that was awesome! I love that! That was sick!
Nice.
I'm human.
I totally think you're human, dude. You're human. You should make that your full-time job, dude. Write poems all day.
Yeah. Zeke,
All right,
Your
let's do
day
it again.
job.
you can have a +4 to your first roll. Now you guys might notice that on the calendar it is now 2 days after last session. 2 days have passed. So at the end of last session you guys decided to go not to Eldaran with your small team, to actually double back to Avalanel to seek proper aid. Now, in that case, it has taken you guys 2 days in that time to go back, get, muster an army. We're gonna say you guys got about 100 men.
Whoa!
Like, let's say.
That's a lot of tokens.
Yeah, like five groups of 20 soldiers, basically. And each of them is being headed by, like a commander of sorts, and leading the entire kind of army, like militia, basically, is Knight Paladin Wilhelm himself. KP! KP! And so KP is leading them, while you guys have been hired, given 50 silver, directly by the council of the first, to fund this, give you guys something to work with, and to help Eldarin as its only protectors, essentially. They're not sending guards like Lord Lern wanted, they are sending a small army. Especially after what you guys saw, right? The town and the swamp covered in red, a red mist, a red haze looming over the village itself. So I want to ask you guys, what did you buy with your silver?
A rain cloak.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow. Was it 50? How much was it?
How?
Oh, okay.
It was 40, wasn't it?
I read 20 on the one on the computer.
Wait, how much is a health potion?
A health potion?
Yeah, how much is that?
Question. I can pull that up right now, because that'll be on the
There's not many things to buy in the item section.
Yeah, nothing useful at least.
Yeah.
20. What?
Oh,
What are you talking about?
well, there's only 2 pages of items. So, and I already bought like everything I needed in the first round because I had a lot of silver. So there's nothing much else to buy.
Well, you can buy any potions you might want.
I'm okay. I'm super strong.
Well,
What? So how much is the health potion?
yeah. So if you want a potion, just the base one that gives you back 2d6 HP. That's 20 silver.
Yeah. 20 silver.
I thought you already spent yours.
Nah. I did, but I thought I might change it. Nah, I'll just keep what I get.
Cool. And Zeke, I remember you bought a spirit stone, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got a spirit stone just in case Osara has an accident.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Orsara herself bought a tent and a bedroll because now that she's human, she needs to sleep, and she's been enjoying sleeping. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Though not under the best circumstances. The town possibly completely overrun.
And he's like, oh, I've had the best sleeps of my life. And everyone else is like,
Everyone's dead.
Yeah. So, that's cool. We're gonna roll a dynamic effect. We'll get that out of the way as well. So,
Okay.
Zeke, your Dharma's still 75 black, eh? That hasn't changed, right?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Does anyone have higher than 75?
I'm at 75 white. I got 75 white.
Well, you know what? We'll go with a
And
white
apparently...
because we've done a lot of black effects in this campaign.
Thank you.
do you start at like 50-50?
Yeah.
Roll me a d10, also.
Yes, Captain. D10 incoming. I rolled a 1.
Oh, yeah. Twin moons illuminate the night. You could do that if you wanted. You're allowed to re-roll it, right?
Why can I do it? Sweet. Yeah, I'll do that. I got another 1. Yep, the twin moons are very, very bright today.
Okay, we'll just go with that then. Because
Right, you can't see.
the funny thing is, if you look on the stream, it was going to be pitch black night, new moon.
Yeah,
So
but now there's something glowing in the sky. It's Linearia herself. She's just beaming light.
yeah, we'll go with a nice full moon. That's fine. What else is there? Do you guys want to divinate? You do a divination at the start or a shaman dice roll?
Yeah, I can divinate.
Okay.
I might as well.
Yeah.
It's another D. Oh wait, so first I have to pass the roll itself, which is a DV of 14, and I got a base of 10. I got a 15, and my result is a 9.
You can re-roll that one. That would have been good.
Okay, why? What was it?
Dharma effect, but I let you have a white Dharma effect, so.
Okay. 5.
Ooh. An event of someone's past will come into play.
Ooh.
Alright, well we'll keep that in mind then as we continue. Cool, alright, let us jump in then. So like I said, you guys have about 100 soldiers split off into groups of 20. So that's 5 groups of 20, and they're all marching, you know, 5 by 5 down the road all the way to Eldarin. And this has taken much longer with a big force like that. So it's taken you guys 2 days, and night is falling on the second night, basically, as you guys come down that hill into Eldarin. Now, as you get a view of all of the surroundings of that lower plane where Eldarin is and the swamp and stuff, I want you all to roll a cognizance check or survival check. You can choose.
Okay. Yo, boss. I just wanted to let you know that I have no access to any of the new miracles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you didn't change any of my sheet.
Do you want me to do that now for you?
If you don't mind. I got an 11, by the way, for my check.
13.
Yep, I got an 11 as well for my survival.
Yeah, as you guys are walking, you can just roleplay amongst yourselves. I'll just do this for
Human!
To every single
Thank you,
soldier.
Lunaria. Yeah. To every single soldier. I'll do it 100 times, yeah. And, thank you, Lunaria, for bringing Zeke into my life and making me human again. And then I dap you up.
Alright, there you go, lad.
Alright, thank you.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, booyah. Sweet.
Cyberpunk does. Oh, Fallout. Oh.
It marked all of them as active.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad.
I just have to... Yeah, no worries, I'll just turn them all off, except for the ones I'm using.
No, the wags of
You know, take backs.
You can use any.
You know, the DM did it himself, man. I could use them all, including all the Kuromancy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the power of becoming human.
Wow. Okay. So, did anyone roll higher than a 12? What do you get?
Nope.
13.
Don't say no, he said it anyone. I did it.
No, I'm saying I did it.
We do also need to point out, for those who don't see, this is Osara's new design in human form. So
Oh, yeah, let's see this.
Human now.
She's human.
But
She's
yeah,
humming.
So, Tulip, as you guys come down into the town, or come down into that lower plane where you can see all of the town, you can see that coming out from the swamp is like all of this sort of tendrils, like that built up a sort of physical curling form, twisting across, you know, the riverbank and the fields and stuff towards Eldarin. Interestingly, you can see that the church, the chantry of Lunaria, around it, it's completely safe. as if it's like protected by something. Maybe Lineria herself. Yeah, Lineria. But the rest of it, the buildings are covered in this like, calcified tendrils of fungal something, like hardened and sort of chipping away and releasing mist into the air and stuff. Now, I remember you guys wanted to sort of you took these bodies back with you in carts to hopefully inoculate the soldiers. I like that idea, and I'm going to say that
and me.
I'm going to say that in that time you guys were able to get the soldiers, giving them all one cup of this tea. So they wouldn't have to worry about the mist. And neither will you guys. So you're lucky in that regard. The other thing that you see, Tulip, you see something massive in the town. Like, taller than all of the buildings, rising above, and it looks like this big mass. It's too far away to completely tell what it is, but it's like bigger than a house. It's this writhing mass of red, and it's sort of like moving around the town. Other than that, the town looks completely dead. So as you guys come up to the top of the hill, Knight Paladin Wilhelm is going to put up his fist, and the soldiers. Huh! At ease, gentlemen! And he's going to look at you, Tulip. We'll say you're at the front, and that's why you get the best view. What do you see, plant woman? Plant woman, what do you see?
Well, KB, the whole town is overrun, and there's a giant, scary monster that's moving all through the town. I'm just a little scared of him. I like to know who my enemy is, and that one looks really creepy. The only place that seems to be okay is the Church of Lineria.
Do you think that perhaps there are survivors inside?
Well, I know that the Salem, the guy who gave us the teas originally, he should be safe from any, like, mist or getting taken over like us. So maybe he would be somewhere in the town. I don't know who else would be there.
What do the rest of you think? You're familiar with the layout of Aldaran. Is there anything you could help me with?
Don't go to the swamp up north, it sucks. You'll get 5 Black Dharma.
I think we should make the chapel our base of operations.
I think we should yes, that's a great idea. We should cut through and get embraced by Lineria and then act from out there. That's a great idea, Tulip.
Here to help us.
Yeah.
She's clearly able to help the church.
And she's helped me.
Right. KP is going to lean in and sort of... He's going to rest his one leg up on like a little rock and sort of lean up. There could very well be survivors in the Chantry, and if it is safe from this infection, perhaps that would be a good place to fight towards and make a base of operations. Unfortunately, I do have orders from the council. My soldiers and I are permitted to allow 1 platoon, 20 soldiers, inside. The rest of us are to create a perimeter around all of Aldaran and not let anything out.
Well, if you're not too scared to go without us.
Well, no, we're not scared.
You're such a great guy.
Of Dawnward.
Well, that's good to know.
Wilhelm. I'm poking his arm. Wilhelm. I think you're a rather swell guy. You should brave the. You should go fight that massive thing. You're so big and strong, and you're the best fighter in all of Darman. I think you should be the one to do it.
I want to just be clear that all of you have been hired by the council, paid 50 silver each.
Mm-hmm.
This is your.
We'll do our part.
Look at this rain.
You gotta do your part too.
I hope that we can all fight together in this battle for the town.
The rain cloak will keep the blood out.
Me too.
Lead the way, KP.
Yeah, go, KP. We'll follow.
We'll be right behind you.
All right. Prepare yourselves, men.
And the women.
There are no women in the army of Availina.
But I'm in the army.
Whoa, that's kind of.
You have been hired as a mercenary of sorts.
Because you weren't enough.
I think you should get inclusionary hiring protocols. This seems rather biased, don't you think?
He's gonna ignore you.
What if I wanted to join the military?
Platoons 1 and 2, you are going to go around, flank around the north side of Aldarin and the swamp. Create a perimeter, making sure that nothing is getting around to Viria. Platoons 3 and 4, you will go further north and create a boundary from the north down to where we are right now. The rest of you, platoons 4 and 5, you will go down south and create a perimeter by the sea.
What? I thought there was 5 platoons.
Yes. So, platoon 1, and these are the men at the front, you will march through with me and these warriors here, straight through Aldarin itself. It will be very dangerous, men. I cannot promise that any of you will make it through alive, but we will do our best, and we will make sure that we will give our lives, if necessary, for Dharma. And he's gonna raise his sword. Ka-shing! For Darman! And they're gonna draw their swords, their weapons, and they're gonna start marching down. Are you guys wanting to march alongside KP?
Slightly behind. Behind KP somewhere. Somewhere far distance. Safe distance, I mean.
Behind all the meat shields, yes.
Yeah.
As you guys start moving down towards the town, you can feel the red haze starting to sort of come towards you and envelop your senses. It smells of death, stench, rot, decay, all of these terrible smells. And well, sorry, it's like your nose.
What if she just really likes that smell? She doesn't know it's a bad smell. She hasn't smelled that much. So she's like, interesting.
Sure. Of course. Everyone else is like, oh! And the sounds like, oh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Right, so as you guys are marching down...
It smells just like Ramona.
I was gonna say that, but then I'm like, I haven't heard of her. Is she okay?
Oh, yeah, Ramona's dead. Actually, while Ramona... so what's actually going to happen is, as you guys are heading down, dark clouds begin to gather over the town itself, and it's going to start raining.
Yes!
So you actually have a rain cloak, eh?
I'm wearing it.
Oh, great. So Ramona has one, and you have one, so you're not drenched, and Ramona is not drenched. But Orsara and Zeke, you guys are both now drenched. And all of the soldiers are as well. Everyone is drenched. As the rain starts to...
So what does drench do?
So it counts as water debilitation. So I will...
Okay.
But you probably be happy enough.
Yeah, I'll be dancing in the rain.
Ah, that's right. It's that move thing between the zones. So you cannot move for free anymore. You have to use your action to move. So what that means is you need to use your action to move between zones. If you're not drenched,
Right.
remember we changed that. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You're slowed down because of how drenched you are. That's the logic there. So the way that you can get dry is if someone puts you on fire, then you're fine. So just ask.
Sweet.
If you're out of the rain, you could ask Ramona to maybe help you.
She'd be like, I'll happily light you on fire.
Yeah. So let me know if there are any spells you guys want to prepare beforehand, because Ramona is going to cast Firmaman's Folly on the water to try and get some. Yep, she's good. So she's absorbed water. Water for free.
I'm absorbing.
I think I'm good. I don't think there's any spells I can preemptively give us.
Cool. Alright, so as you guys come down towards, like, let's say about 50 meters from the gate, where the dice is on the screen, like by the gate,
Yeah?
it begins to get really thick, the sort of fog itself.
Oh, we're right there.
You can't even see like 20 meters in front of you now. It's gonna give you low vision, basically. You're all gonna have -2. Zeke, even with your good vision, you're gonna have -2. Everyone has -2 now. So those are your 2 things. -2 to vision, and cannot move for free unless you're shooting.
It's not a light problem,
It's the fog, yeah, not bad. So that's another thing. As you guys head further into the town, you can start to hear something gigantic moving through the town. KP is going to raise his fist, and all of the soldiers are going to stop. One thing you guys will notice, though, is that all of them moving, their armor's making a lot of noise. So is there anything you'd like to do?
Okay.
Almost to the town's entrance.
So the armor's making a lot of noise, you say?
Yeah, the 20 soldiers all moving, yeah. Quite rowdy. That's the only thing that's like kind of...
Can I falter back behind just a little bit? Just a little bit further?
You may.
I'll hold up the rear. You guys will be fine.
I spoke to Kenny.
What did you say?
I said, do you think it's the Ogren?
What are you talking about an Ogren? Sorry?
We were chased by an Ogren in the swamp the other day. Perhaps all the dead bodies led it into the town.
Ramona's gonna lean in. Yes, there was an Ogren. It was known as a Ramilku, a swamp Ogren. But I don't think it would have come into the town.
There was that giant monster stumbling around.
I don't know.
Well, then don't say that. If you ain't got no ideas, don't say nothing. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just saying, shoot down my ideas. Does it seem like the monster that we fought before came that talked to Osara?
I can't be sure, but it must be a lot bigger to make such noise like that.
Maybe it's absorbed more of the people or something.
Well, I hope not. And he's gonna signal to his men, and they're all gonna slowly prepare their weapons.
Or we men.
You guys are at the entrance to the town.
And so is the monster.
The monster sounds like it's in the town. That's what it is.
I just didn't know how close, because they're already joining.
Well, here, I'll put a map pin on to show where you guys are for now, because you're not technically in combat, of course. So you guys are, like, getting towards here. Okay.
And where do we think the sound is coming
further into the town, you're not sure. You could roll a cognizance check if you want.
With my newfound cognizance abilities, can I help? Can I do a roll as well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I think I got a base of like 6. So I got an 11, baby.
Did anyone get higher than 14?
Nope.
No. Okay.
What's this roll? Sorry.
Cognizance.
That's a 9.
And
Yeah.
that is no and jump.
Yeah, like it seems like it's coming from in the town straight ahead, but you can't be certain where, and
But
you
we know
also
it's not,
can't
like,
see.
super
Yeah, it's not super close. Like it's further in. Like it's like an easy 100 meters. You know.
So we could get to the chantry of Lynaria.
You could go for it.
Let's march forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I
So
want to hold Kevin's
okay, sure. As you guys move through,
Yeah.
you guys pass through the gatehouse, and as you come into the town, you can see that there are these fungal growths coming off the ground, like as if it's like it looks like coral sort of foliage growing out of the ground. It's the grass has turned red, blood red. There are these tendrils all over the ground, and these growths coming out of the ground, these hard growths, are like a calcified pinkish white. They look extremely unnatural, like as if they're growing up from down below. And
Okay.
I'm going to say that you guys would notice that you can see it, that they're pushing out little bits of smoke, little bits of redness, like every now and then, little bits of stuff in there. From what you can tell, the houses, as you guys come in to the town itself, are completely destroyed. Like doors have been crushed, and the buildings themselves have been almost like pushed down. Yeah, like they're not completely busted down. Like you could climb on top of them, but they've been ransacked by something.
Like, not just destroyed as in something bowled through it, but like ransacked like a thief went in and took stuff?
Nah, like a monster, like those monsters you fought, like leapt through and just like, you know, like doors have been torn down, roofs been ripped open and stuff, you know, like raids, you know, raids.
Because ransacked implies looting.
$5
They
freaking
looted the
wrong.
bodies.
It should be 5 white for helping you out, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's all for now. So as you guys head further in, you're gonna hear ahead of you a sound start thumping towards you. You don't see anything yet. And Katie's gonna put his hand up, and all the soldiers are gonna like, sort of lean down a little bit and ready themselves. You can see off to the right, about 20 meters ahead, just the silhouette of the chantry itself.
Sweet. Can I like hide behind a building or something? Like just duck in case this thing comes into view?
Yeah, so I'm going to say off to the left, there are some houses there. You can hide behind those if you want.
No, actually, I want to go to the right side. Like towards where the... Okay, but I'll walk on the right side so I'm nearer to the chantry.
Okay.
Whichever side is closer.
Yeah, I'll say there is a chantry of Lynaria. Hasn't been touched, actually. So you can sort of move around that. It's big enough that you can sort of hide behind it a little bit. So we'll say that you go over by that. So you're semi-safe. The platoon with KP at the front slowly starts moving forward. You see a giant silhouette. It's about 15 meters tall. Start to come into view.
That's big. 15?
15
That's colossal.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't know how many feet that is.
Some Titans aren't even that big. What the hell?
It's almost 50.
There's no way we're killing something 15 meters. It was 15, yeah, 15 centimeters tall.
No, sorry. Not 15 meters, 15 feet. 15 feet tall.
Oh, dude,
Sorry,
okay.
can you type
Okay,
that
yeah.
in? Yeah, I was kind of confused there for a
Wait,
second.
what?
15
Yeah, dude.
feet.
Four and
Yeah,
a
4.5
half
meters. Sorry.
meters.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. 15 meters, I was gonna run away, dude. I wasn't gonna do anything to that.
15 feet. So like double me, basically. Just slightly over double me. To, 6 foot, yeah, so.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
even if you were, it'd be 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 of me, basically, right? So just, yeah. You see that shape come into view, adjacent to where the chantry is. It's avoiding it slightly, going around, but KP is gonna like put his fist up, and the soldiers is just gonna stop there and wait. He's gonna call back, "Don't move." I want all of you to roll me. Have we never done a stealth check, have we?
Nope. Is there even a stealth skill? There is no stealth skill.
No, there isn't. Oh, there is sneaking. Nimbleness. It's a nimbleness check.
But we can't move. How can we roll?
She's got a point.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I got 11.
So are we... Alright.
I also got
I got
an
a
11.
12. I got a 12.
So,
That's my superior sneak coming, my nimbleness, I mean.
like 11. Wafanada. As everyone sort of stops there for a moment, the creature comes into view. And I'm going to say that as the guards are sort of standing there, they're going to start instinctively moving back. Far too much noise.
I'm gonna step away from there.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want here. Let me know. So you're going to
Oh,
move
yeah.
away. Are you moving to the right, to the left?
Okay.
I imagined I was walking on the left side of them, so I would have to move to the left because I wouldn't be able to get through. I thought KP would be on the left.
Yeah, KP's kind of off to the left, yeah. Alright, so he's going to move off to the left, and the soldiers are going to start to sort of separate. But before this thing's even come into full view, you see a giant, you don't know what it is, like a growth in the shape of a weapon, smash down onto the soldiers and obliterate, I'm going to say, like, over half of them, and just smash them into the ground. You just see about 10 of these soldiers get smushed into the ground. Their armor bends, blood splurts out all over the ground. And then the weapon lifts back up into the air, out of view, as this thing is silhouetted in the background. That's how long it was able to reach forth. And it's going to pull up, and KP's going to go, "Ready yourselves, men!" And he's going to run, and they're all... the leftover men, about 10 of them, are going to start running for this thing.
Okay, I would like to go. I'd like to go over to Osara. I'm gonna bend down a little bit, put my hand on her head, get to the chantry, and then I want to cast Umbral Guise on her.
Okay, do you have the roll for it, or... Oh, you have a free roll, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the...
How
augment to
diggity
cast
dog!
it- There's an augment to cast it over
Yeah.
everyone, isn't there?
No, just on others. Not Like just other person, not on a group of people?
Oh, there is one though. You gain 5 black armor for casting it though. Do you have that augment?
No, I don't. I've got it on cast on others.
Okay, no worries. Alright, well then we'll say that, because did you go over to the left?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're over to the left with, I'm gonna say Ramona's there too, with KP. Yeah, no sneezing. And yeah, Zeke and Osara, you guys are at the feet of the statue of Luneria, and you cast it on him, on her, sorry, and Osara, you turn completely invisible. So you have a +4 to
Sweet.
objects now, and you're essentially invisible for like about 10 minutes, I think it is. Might be longer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will do as he says and just rush straight to the chantry.
Yeah, cool. So I'm going to say, as you sprint forward, you can see now this creature come into view as you dart off to the side and sort of go around. Let's say you're not even going in the entrance, you're going up to the wall and just going to like jump over in the backyard, because that's safer. But you see this creature come into view, and I'm going to describe it to you. You see a mass of tendrils curling up around the ground, almost like it's grown out of the ground. And you see a massive sort of calcified growth, like what you saw, those things that are pushing out the mist, right? But it has the face of an Ogeron, that giant creature from the swamp. It looks like it's been absorbed into something. It's sort of like misshapen, and sort of like held in there by something. But the really harrowing sight is that the creature doesn't end there. It curls up even further, and you see about 50 or so humanoid faces embedded into this creature, arms reaching out, legs reaching out, and they're all sort of moving like this at the top of this thing. Looks like they're trying to escape. All you hear are sort of very quiet groans and screams.
Awesome. It's like a Devilman Crybaby in the airport.
Alright. So yeah, you jump over the fence into the chantry. You can see in here, this blessed zone is completely free of any contamination. We'll come to you in a minute. The rest of you, what would you guys like to be doing? As these soldiers rush up, are you guys going to rush up too, or do you want to prepare a bit more than that?
How much can we prepare?
Like time-wise, or?
Action-wise.
Action-wise, you can do pretty much anything you want. Like, you can just go ahead and do a whole bunch of stuff if you want to, like, cast your armor on, summon stuff ready to go, all that jazz. And again,
Exactly that.
3 rounds of stuff, so just keep that in mind. The soldiers are running in there, they're already going into combat. Yep. So, Osara, you will not be in combat, just remember that you are jumping into the chantry to go stealth. Yep.
Oh.
So you bolster that increase your vigor? Yeah. Cool. Zeke, what would you like to be doing?
Okay, doggos are up. I got the augment, so they do 4 turns now instead of 3. And then I would also like to try and roll for my armor, Shadow Forge.
Okay.
Yep, 17. That's awesome.
Yeah. So what did you say about your creatures, your dogs?
I got the augment that is vocation rank, and because I'm rank 4 now, they'll survive for 4 turns.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet. Alright, is there anything else you would like to do in this? Okay, let me just check for Ramona, so she can help you guys out.
I want to see.
She is going to summon Astral Reeds. succeeds, she is going to summon 4 darts above her, and they're going to be charged with water. Anything else she can do? I think that's all she'll do for now. Yeah. Cool. And then of course she'll have her weapon ready to go. We're going to go to Orsara now, just before this combat officially starts. So Orsara, as you leap over the fence, you can see again that it's completely blessed here. This zone is free of any corruption at all. Looks very empty.
Sweet.
No one is outside. So you're like, I'll move the map pin so you can see where you are.
Sweet.
Smaller so it's fine. So you've pretty much gone behind the statue of Lineria and then just jumped into the to the right of the chantry itself, but over the fence.
Sweet.
Alright.
Are you asking what I'm doing or what?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Okay, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna rush to, I'm assuming there's a back door and I would know exactly where it is since I've worked here for months or years. I'll rush right to that back door. I won't bang it open. I'll knock at the door actually. I was thinking of slipping in because then I could see what's going on. But no, I'll actually just knock at the door. I'll be like, it's Orsara!
Yeah.
Hello!
I'm human!
I'm human now, guys!
Alright, as you, also about 10 seconds later, you hear, murmured voices inside. Could possibly be, could it? Well, I heard a commotion outside.
We come back with an army, guys! I'm sorry it took so long, but we're gonna help out! Is anyone in there? Dunk dunk dunk.
Yeah. You see Sister Miriam, your once rival, and she looks up. You're invisible, so she looks up and sees nothing.
Can I click my fingers and turn visible again, or?
Sure, yeah, sure.
Well, it says it ends
Yeah.
with touch.
Yeah, so let's say you just, when you touch her, you go touch her, and she's oh, huh?
Yeah, I want to do the finger click, so I'll touch her and be like, and turn visible right in front of her.
Sister Orsara? Is that you?
Yep, I'm human now. Sister Miriam, and I'll give her a big hug. I'll jump right at her and give her a hug.
You're human.
I like you now.
How? How did this come inside, girl? Come inside. And she's gonna lead.
Yes,
you
I'll come inside.
and slam the door. So she leads you into the main sort of sepulcher of the chantry, and you can see sort of gathered around are a whole group of residents who have managed to hunker down. You see Magandi the blacksmith, you see Athene, you see Salem is there, and he's sort of trying to work with some of the red stuff to make some concoction or something. Magandi is sharpening his weapons, Athene's helping her. Who else? Berna and Bjorn, the tavern keeper, and his daughter are there. But that's all you see for now. Maybe a few others, maybe half of the soldier, because he was in the chantry. He's there. He's armored up. It looks
Sweet.
like he's trying to go outside, but people are holding him back. A few others are there as well that you don't know. But yeah. So Sister Mary's going to lead you in, and everyone is going to stand up and look at you. Bjorn's going to go, "Who's up?"
It's me, Orsara! I'm human now! It's a long story, I'll tell you guys later, but right now, we've returned! Zeke, the plant lady and I, we've come back with an army, and they're outside that gate right now!
And Salem is going to turn to you. "Oh, Sarah, how did you turn human? What?"
It was a blessing from Lineria!
Well, tell me more about this blessing of yours. This is the first time I've been in the chantry, albeit under terrible circumstances. It is a very nice place.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and I'm gonna. You should come to the Chantry more often, friend.
Yeah, at this time, Miria's gonna pull you to the side and look at you. And she's gonna lean down and put her hands on your shoulders. Girl, you need to tell us what on earth is happening here. This is all to do with you and what happened with Jarla, isn't it?
Well, actually, I had pretty much nothing to do with it. Jarla and his wife were the first victims. Yes, we believe it is a sentient fungi called an ammonite, or an amanita, or something of some sort. Some ancient evil god lady that was done ill by Aruno, and I'm sorry, I'm reading through my notes right now. It was done wrong by Aruno, and she says that she wants to take the entire surface of Darmania, of Dawnward. So we've got to stop her. I'm sorry you guys got stuck in this town in this awful, awful mess, but we've got soldiers out there right now. If 1 second. If Solon has enough medicine for you guys, you might be able to rush out of the town and find the soldiers, or you could help the soldiers fight. If anybody here is able-bodied, we can fight this small creature, this ogre that's outside.
No, we're gonna look around and Magandia's gonna stand. Magandia's gonna stand and pull up her like almost great sword and hold it into the air. And then he's gonna sit back down. And put his sword on the ground. Arthur though.
Oh, come on, McGandier. Slap my knee. Arthur, yeah, my boy Arthur.
Arthur? I will fight! And he's gonna pull out his sword. For Aldarin! And he's gonna turn and just run and push open the doors and run outside. Push them back behind the building.
Oh, okay.
Outside. And you hear, For Darman! That's all you hear.
No! Okay. Well, I'm sure he's fine, guys.
One of the monster's turns. Trying to tackle it.
Yep.
Alright.
It took one of the monster's turns.
Yeah, Sister Maria is gonna look at you. Is there anywhere else we can go? We cannot stay here. It isn't safe.
We can leave the town. It's not that far. Luckily the Chantry's on the edge of town, so if we run, we can make it. If you guys, because the soldiers are going to be distracting the Ogren, if we don't go out the front door, we could run away, or you guys could run away, get to the soldiers that are forming the perimeter, tell them Orsara sent you, and we'll try to fix the problem that's going on in the city, in the town, I mean, in this village, in this bundle of houses.
Maria's gonna put a hand to your cheek. And she feels very warm. Yeah. She's gonna hold you. Orsara, I doubted you for far too long. I mistreated you because you were different.
You did?
Yeah. Okay, you guys didn't get on well, remember? In your thing.
Yeah, I know, but I was always forgiving her.
Yeah. She's gonna look at you. You must help these people get out of the town. But I cannot leave the Chantry. Someone must remain here. You should escape with me. Get out of here. Now that you're human, you have a whole life ahead of you. You needn't stay. I'm old. Find another challenge.
I appreciate that thought, sister, but mother will be waiting, and she needs this town and this chapel and this chantry to be in tip-top condition when she gets back. So I will help. I will help. I will help these people escape. I will take them to the soldiers, but I'm gonna come right back. Because this chantry in this town, it needs my help. And I've got friends that are waiting for me. Thank you for your apology, sister. I love you. Blessings of Lineria upon you. Be here when I get back.
Down her cheek as you say that, and she's gonna put both hands to your cheeks, and she's gonna kiss your forehead.
Ah, yes! That's going in the notes.
Ah,
There should be +5 white armor.
Yeah, she's gonna.
Yeah, that should be, yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna turn to the others, and she's gonna say, "All of you, prepare your belongings. We are leaving at once through the east exit, through the east side. Sister Osara will guide us to the soldiers. Did you say on the perimeter?
Yes, they have stationed a perimeter around the town. There should be 80 soldiers around the town.
All right. And as the others are getting ready, she's gonna grab you by the sleeve and lead you off. She's gonna take you further out to the back of the chantry towards where the quarters are and sort of the more hidden area of the chantry is, and she's gonna pull you aside. If you are to defend this chantry, there is something I must give you. And she is gonna go out back, and you actually see her. She's gonna go into Mother Tilvine's room. Just give me a moment.
A holy grenade. Just sitting there ready.
A holy hand grenade, yeah, a holy hand grenade.
Alright.
Like from Fallout New Vegas.
Sorry, just give me a second. Cut.
yeah, I thought that the comment meant like she's gonna give you food.
What? Alright, so as you go out the back, she is gonna procure from Mother Tilvine's room this sort of, it looks like a baton, like a golden baton,
Okay.
and she's
Gross.
gonna extend it out to you.
Sweet.
She's gonna extend it out to you. This was once Mother Tilvine. She had it for many years.
Interesting, okay.
It saw many,
Now it's your turn to use it.
many battles.
The bunker mode.
I know, it's stupid. Alright, and she is going to put it into your hands and press the button, and it's going to extend out. This is stupid. Into, it's a weapon. It's a weapon.
Oh, my head's going light.
It extends out into a giant glaive, like the size of a javelin.
Whoa.
A glaive made of golden steel that radiates with holy light. And she puts it in her
Whoa.
hands. This is for the warrior of Lineria, who defends the chantry.
Whoa.
This was once Mother Tilvine's, many years ago.
Whoa.
I was to succeed her in defending the chantry from any evils, and though no evils ever came the way of Aldaran, it has now. I bestow upon you the glaive of Lineria. Now, this is
Damn.
Masterwork Glaive.
Whoa.
So what that means, good
Does it work with nimbleness?
It does, yes. It's a nimbleness weapon.
Oh, thank goodness, dude. Yeah, thank goodness.
So it has plus
Throw that
2
away.
to attack. It has plus 2 to attack rolls, and it rolls an extra d6 for damage. So it deals 5d6. But here's the
Whoa.
catch, sir. If you are fighting,
The catch?
if you are fighting, if you're fighting like undead and stuff, it deals miracle debilitation straight to HP. So circumvents guard against.
Okay, sweet.
You know, those sorts of monsters. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The extra thing. Cool part. I'm tired. All right. That's what she bestows upon
weapon.
you.
Sweet.
Now we'll say that as this happens, just to save time, because we've got to get a move on. The group, you guys come out the east side of the Chantry, climb over the fence, and you lead them away. You farewell them at the gatehouse, like they have to run an extra 50 meters to get out of the town.
Yep.
You're going to head into combat, but you, or Sarah, you're going to come at the end of round 2. So the first 2 rounds in combat is going to be these guys.
Okay.
And you're going to join at the next round.
Sweet.
All right. We'll take a little break now, actually. We'll take our break now, and then we'll finish off with our combat, eh? Yeah.
Sweet, I can stoke the fire.
Yeah, so take 10 minutes, and yeah, ready anything else you guys want for the combat, because it's going to be a big one. See you guys in 10 minutes.
Right. Oh yeah, by the way, I also re-dyed my hair. That's why it's all blonde instead of with the roots.
You can turn off your camera.
Oh, right.
Alright, we have that using Dawnward. We're gonna do combat.
Yeah, I dyed it myself, yeah.
Blue fire always goes.
I have done so for like a year now. Wait, what does Blue Fire do?
You guys find it.
Aw, that's so lovely. What is it, like gray or something?
No, I like it to be dyed red.
Oh, right, okay.
Not that much older than you.
You're like 12 years older than me, aren't you?
How old are you?
15? I'm not 24.
Oh, you are 24,
We're 6 years different.
I just turned 24 this year. Turned 24 like almost a month, just over a month ago.
Happy birthday.
I did tell you guys, but I don't think anybody listened.
Oh, well, then we probably didn't care.
Yeah, bro, I remember saying like, do I get extra Dharma for being a year older?
Oh, I don't think we would have got that.
I was a year older.
Well, you were a day older than the day before, but
No, I aged 1 year in 1 day. I woke up slightly older.
Alright, so...
What vocation rank am I? Am I at 4 right now?
Yeah? Yeah, you're at rank 4.
Okay, sweet.
If you guys survive, you get to be vocation rank 5.
Woohoo!
where did my sheep go?
Time to bring out my new character next session, Gilbert the Fatty.
My other character is like a little merchant godling.
Yeah.
She would be no good at all.
Yeah. Alright, let's get stuck in. So, just to go through initiative again, soldiers go first. KP goes next. Tulip next. That's in melee zone. Ramona and Zeke. So Zeke, you go first, and Ramona, you guys are in range zone. And then it's the big baddie. We're calling it a Kyojin.
What?
Kyojin.
And Bolsara, you come in at the end of round 2.
Yep.
What about my doggos?
Call it a Kyojin. It means giant. Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Zeke?
Where are my dogs? Where are they in the initiative?
They can go right after you.
Sweet!
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about
That's actually wait, was I supposed to get HP or something?
Nope.
Just checking.
Where'd you get extra vigor?
From my skill tree.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
You get yours from your new weapon.
I wish I got extra vigor, dude.
The soldiers are all going as one. So they're basically that big guy there. Like, there's about 10 of them left, and they're all going to run in and go and attack at the same time. So they're going to roll a combined skill check here. Oof. Oh, it's a 5 on this guy. That hits. No,
Oh,
those
they're
are
sixes,
those are
sorry.
sixes. So that's 3 sixes. That's good. But they're not critting because those are actually individual attacks. So it's right. 2 attacks. Don't do much. So the soldiers are going to run forward and they're all going to go ching 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 and start hacking away at the sort of like writhing tendrils at the bottom of this thing. As you can see now, being this close, the creature is like 3 tiers. Like there's this tail, like the first third of it is writhing tendrils that it uses to move across the ground. The second is this massive calcified horror that is what was once that Vulgrim. And then the top is a mass of all these bodies that have been absorbed into it. The soldiers are going to stab, use their spears, hack away at it, fire some arrows at it, and then it is now KP's turn. KP is going to flank around behind it and go in for a slash at the tendrils. He misses. Oh no, sorry, he hits actually. Sorry. 16 hits. Alright, so he leaps forward with his sword and just clean cuts off a tendril, and one of the tendrils goes flying up into the air and lands on the ground. Tulip.
I have a crazy idea, and I was wondering if I use my fishing rod, would it be like fishing?
What do you want to do with the fishing? Like, I put a hook into it?
Yeah.
On the top of it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll for it.
Oh, but I wanted to attach the bomb to it.
Oh, right, you've all got one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got,
Right, I forgot about the bombs.
So I thought it'd be cool to cast it on the fishing rod into the monster.
yeah, do you have it written on here?
What?
The
bomb?
The bomb.
Oh, I didn't write down the strength. It was something really strong.
Was it 4d6? I think it was 4d6, right?
Let me check. I got my notes here. The grenade. It was written. Fuck, I didn't actually write that down. I wrote everything except for the grenade.
I'll accept 46.
Yeah, we'll just set that 4d6. It does necrotic damage.
I thought you said it did 46 necrotic, ignoring armor is what you said, as long as it was like a fungal type enemy.
Yes. And this clearly does. You can see it's got reds all on it, like it got blacks on it and the white pinky stuff. It's completely made up of that and whatever else it's absorbed. So you can roll me a physique check, sure.
I reckon if she says the line, you should just let her cast it for free.
The perfect cast? What line?
Say the line, bud.
If you're using if there's a fishing rod, there's only one line to be used.
What line is that?
Well, that's 6.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, nice. I was going for the Goofy movie line.
That's
So yeah,
16.
I want to.
Oh, because it's double for 2 heavy, yeah.
Oh no, I have an extra here.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So it's 19. Yeah, I attach the bomb to the fishing rod and I fling it out so that it'll fly up into the topper area
Okay.
of the.
Alright, so that's exploding, so roll me 4d6.
I got 20.
Oh my god, I got all 5.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Nice. Alright, so as you throw it, fishing line flies through the air, the bomb embeds into the head of it. Soon after that, explodes, and you can see all of these bodies, well not all of them, but like the majority of these bodies fly out of the top of this thing and fly across different parts of the town area that you're in and land on the ground. And the creature's gonna fall back slightly, not fall over, but it's gonna like lurch backwards as all of this red, like sinewy goo inside of it splays out over some of the buildings. I'm gonna say as that happens, you notice that the buildings start to sort of sizzle. And smoke starts rising off the buildings.
I do think it may have been possible that we had 2 bombs each. So I'll just stick with one.
You can just have one.
Yeah, we totally had 2 bombs each, dude. We totally did, dude. And besides, we went back. We could have cultivated more.
Very true.
Back to make more, I think. But I think maybe the soldiers would.
Alright, Zeke, it's your
Yeah, that little godling. We would have got now our money's worth out of that little godling.
Okay, Zeke is going to move over to Ramona, and I am going to hold my action, specifically to attack anything if any, like, little grunts try to sneak up on us.
Yeah. Cool, no problem. Your 2 dogs can now take their first move.
Cool. They are gonna move up and go to attack this big boy.
What is their immunity? Is there immunity to water?
Oh, let me check.
Because just remember it's raining. So, actually, just give me a moment.
They've only just been summoned, though. How badly is it raining?
Yeah. Yeah. They'll be all good.
Oh, cool!
They're dogs. Dogs love water.
Just give me a minute.
Get the little water water gif on. Massive pellets of water.
I'm just trying to make it.
You'll need to update Osara's token.
Is it not? It should be.
No, it's still her robot form.
Ah, right. Okay.
Alone and
They laughed when I said I bought a raincoat.
I was actually considering getting one, dude.
Yeah.
But my girl needs her rest. Wait, the boss fight with Yorm is only available to me.
Maybe it's too. You don't think it's too bad?
I like it.
Really? Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Got the rain over the lake. All right. Yeah. Sorry, Zeke. What was the? Do they have an immunity to water? Because I think they're from the desert, right?
Immunity to fire.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So that they're gonna have to use an action to move into that zone.
Alright, so there's them. There's move up.
Wait, he summoned them in that zone, actually.
Yeah, we'll say that they flank the soldiers if that's fine.
Yep.
Yep, cool. All right, Ramona. What does she do? She's not actually. Oh! Hang on there, Luke. You're outside there. I should put it there. I'll say that she can roll it on both. So she is going to cast Australian Salve on you. So that's gonna dry you. So she also got a critical, so I'm going to say she's going to do it on her side. This is going to allow you on your next turn to move for free. As if you've been just dried for one turn, and then you're going to go back to drenched. Yes, he's going to dry you off quickly. Let's say by the truth, he's going to dry you off, and then next turn you can take a move for free. Yeah, that's her turn. Now it's the Hyojin's turn. Right, it is going to leap up into the air. So it gathers up its tendrils and launches itself like 3 or 4 meters up into the air, and then slams back down. The soldiers, the dogs, Tulip and KP, you all take 6 HP, direct to HP. So Tulip, that is you on 32. Alright, so it smashes down in the soldiers as well, so I'm going to say, so there's 10 soldiers there, so I'm going to say 2 of them in this time are killed. So it slams back down and 2 of the 10 are going to whack, let's say, the 2 very poorly armored archers. They're going to get smashed, smushed into the ground. Yes. Now back to the soldiers, they're going to go in again and try and slash them. Slash the monsters. They are great. That hits. They'll go in at 46 this time. One point gets through. Okay, cool. So they're going to slash forward, but their weapons are just going to bounce off this thing. Ting, ting. They're going to regroup and just sort of like hold their weapons and try and make a nice formation to not get too hurt. KP at this time, he is... What would he do here? He's going to try go up the tree. So he's going to roll a skill check to try and climb up into the tree. Oh, frick, yeah. Sweet as. Nice. Alright, so KP's going to like leap back and then just like literally almost run up the tree and jump into the canopy in the top. And he is going to use his move. Oh, he can't because he's drenched. He's not going to do that. Chula.
Oh. I'm gonna go up and swing at my axe.
Alright. Yes. That's 14. That's 18 points. With capability 6, we get 8. That's 14. $19? Oh, frick. How much, like 21? 19 damage.
So I have a question. Is my bigger increased to right? Does that change these bases?
Yes.
So wouldn't that be 8?
Oh. You didn't fill in the levels. Oh, you don't have a level in it, so it's just 8. Well, you still passed anyway, so
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
sorry.
just asking.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you slash forward. I'm going to say that you swipe off 2 of the tendrils on it, and it's going to start wobbling a little bit. So, you slash them off with your axe. It is now Zeke's turn.
Alrighty, I'm just going to continue holding my action in case any grunts appear.
Yep, sweet as then. You can go with your dogs then.
Okay, so we'll just start with the top dog first. So they're just both gonna run into attack.
Alright.
First dog does a 9.
9 hits.
Okay, first bit of damage does 11.
Ooh, okay. Yep.
Second roll also does an also does an 11, and he's poisoned if he is not immune to it.
Oh, he is poisoned. Yep, sweet.
And then the second dog did a 10 to hit, so I assume that hits as well.
Yes.
Okay, first bit of damage was a 15.
Yeah, that's nice. Yep.
And the second damage only did an 8.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Alright, so as you as the dogs run up, they're gonna bite at these tendrils. I'm gonna say they're gonna rip off like half of like 2 other tendrils, biting away at it and spitting out all the crap everywhere. It is now Ramona's turn. Ramona is going to move across to get a good line of sight. She is going to cast... she's going to cast Elemental Orb, I think. She's charged it with lightning as well.
So she'll electrocute everybody.
Yep, everyone dies.
Nice. I get there and everybody's just been electrocuted to death. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. 10.
Time to leave, I guess.
That's 15 direct to HP. So she's gonna shoot off. Actually, she has an augment, I think, on that. She does, yeah. She shoots 2. Alright, so she's going to shoot off 2 balls of water that she pulls down from the sky, hurls at it at the top of it, and charging it with lightning. One of them zaps, and the other one zaps, and the creature's going to lurch back slightly, regain its footing, and now it's going to go again. It's going to once again leap up into the air. Good 3 meters, and then smash back down. Everyone again is going to take 6 minus 6 HP. So it's you, Tulip, you take minus 6. But that's all it does. All it's doing is flying up, falling back down in the air again. Now, Osara, you are now coming into combat, so welcome.
Sweet. Welcome. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
That's a nice Futurama reference. Sweet. So I'm in that zone. Can I, if I do like a ranged attack at the big fella, can I, because I'm in the ranged zone, right?
So not just adding your yeah, sorry.
Yeah, there she is. She's giant. She's huge now. Being Linnaria's warrior means that you grow to 15 meters tall.
Sir. Yeah, sorry. What are you wanting?
So will a ranged attack hit from here?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you can be in range zone. Like, you could have gone and...
Sweet.
So that's fine. Yeah, yes.
Alright, so as I run in, I'm just like, hey Zeke! I totally ignore the other woman, but I'm just like, hey Zeke! And then I'm going to roll to cast my brand new spell that I got. Divine Lance! Oh! I will call upon the favor of Suma and hurl a spear of holy lightning. It's got a DV of 14, so I'll roll that now. Past that. And now I think it is 46 divided by 2, except I got the augments. I can summon 3 of them. So I will shoot all 3 of these lightning spears at the big fella.
Let's go.
So that'll be 46 times 3 divided by 2.
Roll 3d6, roll 46 3 times, and then just half each one. So first one.
So 10, 16, 26.
No.
26. That's 13.
That's d6.
Huh?
Roll d6s. You rolled.
Oh, they're d6. Oh, my bad. All right, sweet. My bad. 5. It's not enough if you ask me. 11, 12, 13. It's 13 divided by 2. That's what, like 5.5. We'll just round it up to 6.
Yeah.
1, 3, 5, 10, 14. So that's 7. And 10, 13. That's another 6. However, because my 3 spears are speed 3, does that not mean that I threw them 3 times?
What do you mean, sir?
It says they are speed 3, which means technically they hit 3 times.
Yeah. So you ablate. Well, like if like that counted as three times attacking, not 1. Not 3 bolts.
I mean,
1 time. 3.
It doesn't say that in the rule book. It says I summon 3 spears and that they are speed 3.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, is there anything else you want to do for your turn?
Well, I only got 1 action, so let me see. I'm looking at the map. After I throw these lightning bolts at him, I'll actually rush up into that next zone. I'll use my move to... Oh wait, no, I have to use my action, right?
Yeah, so you can reposition in the same zone, but you can't move into another zone right now because you're drenched.
Right, okay. I will circle around the entire sphere and go behind him.
Okay. Nice. Sounds good to me. Alright. So at this time, the soldiers are going to go up to attack. But as they go up to attack, the tendrils at the bottom of this thing are going to launch out at them, the group of these soldiers, and pull them inside of it, in the holes that you guys have cut into the bottom of this thing, pulling the soldiers inside, and you just hear screams as they're enveloped. And they are completely swallowed inside. And Tulip, you kind of like move back a little bit as you see the creature rise up, and the top of it unfolds. So where these people are, it unfolds like a blooming pit almost. And you see, in the top of this monster, the shape of a woman at the top. Woman figure. Not unlike, wait, have you guys have it seen? Well, it's Amanita, basically, but this feminine figure rises up from where these people once were, and they fold out like petals. These are people forming the shape of wings behind this creature.
Whoa, that's sick.
Yeah, so the top third of it, where the people are, or the bodies are going to fold out, revealing a woman, like sort of monstrous looking, like Luna, and then those people are all going to form wings off the back of this thing. Alright, it is now KP's turn. KP is going to look up and go, "No! My man!" And he is going to use his bow to do an aimed shot at Ramona's head. Not Ramona.
Yeah, what a legend, dude. KP is suddenly my guy. I love
Oh,
him.
that hits. That
If you can't beat them, join them.
He just pretends to cover as being under mind control for the rest of it.
This is double damage.
Yeah, he just pretends he's mind controlled.
Alright, that is 12, that's 17, that is 32? Is that right?
Yeah, it's actually more than that. It's about 52.
Huh? Hang on. 12 plus 5 is 17. 17 times 2 is 32.
Nah, it's 51.
Okay, be quiet. Alright, so how much? We'll just say, I'm just going to say 30. Stop it. 30, it's 20. Okay.
How do you know what 7 times 2 is?
Yeah. Alright. Yes, Tula.
It goes around really fast. I was wondering if I could use him to like monitor, because of this kind of gift that I want to like leave him and stay on it. So when it comes, I want to
Yeah, you can, we'll say you can leap onto the side of it and stuff.
it feels like
Alright. Yep, so you just leap up into the air, embed your axe into the side of it. We'll say you're like halfway up, and then you start climbing up. Alright. Zeke.
Ready. I'm going to use my move action to go all the way around to Osara, and again hold my action in case any baddies pop up.
Right, I think
Go, and then
Oh, sorry.
then Doggo's top one is going to attack. That was a 13. That is a crit, 14 for damage. And then 14 damage for the second one.
Okay.
And then the second dog rolls a 9 to hit. Does that still hit, or has he gotten tougher?
No, that hits.
First damage was only 7. And then the second attack, I have to wait for the screen. That is an 11. And then however the poison works is still ticking.
Yeah. That's now. That's 5. Cool. Thank you. Alright, and here for one more round, right?
Yes, that was round 3, yeah.
Cool, cool. Alright, Ramona. I think Ramona
When does Arthur get squished?
He was.
He was already squished. He was squished as soon as he ran outside.
Yeah, but it didn't take up that big guy's first turn, so he should skip a turn now to make it fair.
It hasn't even properly attacked yet. You guys are lucky. It's been doing special moves. She's gonna hold her action in case it turns to Orsara and Zeke. So if it starts to, like, you guys catch its aggro and it moves towards you, she's gonna get to go.
We catch his
Sweet.
aggro. How do we do that?
Like if you guys,
I guess we heard him enough.
Like if you like shot her in the head or something and she turns like ah, and then she comes towards you guys.
Ah, yeah.
She's gonna like shoot it.
Yeah.
It is now the monster's turn. Alright, this time things are going to go a little bit. So, you see the woman at the top of this thing and the wings folding out, and you see her lift up into the air, but this time she goes much, well, it goes much higher. Right. She goes up like 10 meters into the air this time, and then the wings spill down. Smashes into the ground. KP's in the trees, fine. So the dogs and Tulip take 12. Oh, you're on? Yeah, so only the dogs get hit. Okay, that's fine. The dogs take 12 HP direct. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll a skill check to see if you can hold on. Is that okay? Yeah. And then, yeah, the dogs take 12 HP. What? Yeah, no problem. You hold on. I'm going to say as you fly up, you actually leap up higher using the momentum. And you're now at the no, she's up higher. The wings are on her, the wings are on the body. Okay. And then she's up top like this. Yeah, dogs? How are the dogs?
Yeah, dogs are fine.
Okay, cool. Alright, it is now Orsara's turn.
Alright. Can I do an aimed shot with spells or nah?
Actually, I haven't thought about that. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, sweet. I guess I'm just gonna cast my lightning bolts again. So it's a DV of 14. Let me roll that. Do I still have... Like, can I still roll faith after I've failed a roll?
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Or did you remove that? Oh, sweet, you did? Okay, sweet, sweet. Okay, sweet. Oh, sweet, I just got it. Alright, so here's the first bolt. I didn't see it on my screen. Did it show up on the 15?
Yeah.
That's divided by 4, that's like 10. Then the second roll, I can't see that either. Did it show up for you guys?
I think you got an 11.
Okay, so that would be a 6. And oh, finally I see this one. This one's a 16, so it's an 8.
Ooh, okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, like you just whoosh, materialize these lightning bolts like wind, right? And just whoosh, hurl them one after the other, and they impale into the side of her of this monster, and you hear roar, and it slightly falls down into the ground, like onto its side a little bit, but it's not like frozen.
Oh yeah.
It's just falling down slightly. So it looks like it ended it pretty good at this point. We're going to go back to the top. Soldiers are of course dead. He is going to leap and try and leap onto it as well. Yeah, he's on the middle of the tree. Oh, so he's going to leap out of the tree and hear, "For Darman!" And he just that's his turn. True. Alright. You'll draw me an attack. But I'm going to give you a -2 just because you are hanging on and like this.
That I could stand up.
No.
Sorry. 5 plus 10.
+8. Then -2. Yep, 13. Alright, so I'm gonna say, with that damage, you slash down with your hammer. With your axe, sorry. And you can see that the wings were basically like a couple of these figures, like holding on, like absorbed into the side of this, and then the rest of them with all of the other bodies making the wings. They fall off, and one of the wings goes flying into the ground, and I'm gonna say it lands by your guys' feet, Orsara and Zeke. This mass of humanoid bodies that have been absorbed and molded together to form this shape are now lying and writhing on the ground in front of you. And yeah, good job, Tulip. That's good. Right, Zeke.
Yeah, same old. I'm just gonna hold my action in case anything comes to us.
All right.
And then dogs, are they able to attack this creature?
Well, they're gonna disappear. Do they get to do their fourth? I think they get to do a fourth attack, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the final turn.
Yeah, so they can.
Okay, sweet. So top one is going to roll. That is a crit, so they've got to stick 6. That was a 24 to hit. So I do 46, eh?
Yes, you can.
So the first attack does 17.
Hello?
Oh,
Oh,
Second
Hey, what's
attack does 14.
Yep.
And then second dog's going to attack. He also crit.
I don't know why I dropped out. What happened?
21 to hit with the crit, so he's going to roll damage. He rolled a 15. And he rolled a 12.
Alright. Thank you, Richard. So I'm gonna say these dogs, like as it turns lopsided, the dog's gonna leap onto it and just start going ripping away at it, ripping off flesh. And you can see it them carving away at the like middle section of this thing where the Ogren is. And I'm gonna say at this point, you can see that the Ogren inside of it is trying to claw out of it. And you can see it starting to rip at the form of this whatever this monstrosity is, and starting to break out. It is now Ramona's turn. Ramona is going to move around to you guys, and again she's going to hold her action. If anything happens with those bodies there, she's going to attack first. And you.
What bodies?
If anything.
From the wing.
Yeah, sorry. So the tulip cut off one of the wings, and the
Oh, okay.
conglomeration of all those bodies that made up that wing landed in front of Zeke and Ulsar.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Yeah. Alright. So at this point, it is now the creature's turn. So at this time, yeah, you
It's
see
Osara,
Ramil.
isn't it?
Sorry?
Isn't it Osara's?
She's after. Yeah.
Oh, I thought the beast was right at the top.
No. Yeah, after Ramona. So the creature is at this time, as the Ramilgo is starting to rip out of it, the woman on top, this figure, she is going to lean down, like arc down, and she has a very she doesn't really have legs. Like I said, she's kind of an antenna sticking out of the top of this thing, and she's going to arc down to the Ramilgo, and she's going to lean in towards it. And she's gonna whisper. Well, she's gonna like talk so that you guys can hear. She's gonna call out almost. Stay where you are. Serve me. And she's gonna touch it on the head, and it's going to like sort of pull itself back inside of the body, and then the body is going to arch up into the air, or like not like lift up in the air, but it's going to sort of stand up tall, and the shape of this creature is going to change. Instead of the tendrils at its feet, you see the feet of the Ramilgal kick off the tendrils, and the Ramilgal stands up on its sort of hind legs, as well as its front legs, forming this sort of giant gorilla-shaped monster. One of the wings is still floating off the back of it, and then Amanita is that sort of antenna, feminine figure hovering above it, like spiraling up from the neck of the Ramilgal. So it's basically changing its form a little bit here, and at this point, it is going to turn. Tulip, where are you right now? You're on it, right? I'm going to say it's going to look at KP, and it is going to just go into smash down with its fists. It is prone right now. No, that still hits. That is 10, 13. Yep. Alright. So the fist, boom, smash down and literally like create a little crater in the ground where it smashes down on KP, and KP's gonna, as his armor is literally crushed, he's gonna spit blood out up into the air. After that hit, he is seemingly lifeless. He's not moving. Alright, well, sorry.
Now for me. So KP is like probably really, really dead, right? There's probably, if I threw a healing spell at him, would it heal him?
You can try heal him.
Alright, is anybody else hurt? Has Tulip taken any damage or anything? Okay, yeah. Okay, sweet. I will cast, I think it's called like Caress or something. Yeah. I'll cast Caress. So I can heal 2 targets, and now it's D6 equal to my vocation rank divided by 2 because it got nerfed. D6, so it's 46 divided by 2. Alright, I'll roll now. I don't have to roll it because in my glyph tree, yeah, yada yada, you get it. You get the point.
No, you roll this way.
Well, I don't have to roll because in my glyph tree I've got it, so I can, first time I do it, it's free. So it's 5, 10, 3, 13, 19. It does 19 as far as I can see. Oh, okay. On mine, it can hit the dice. Alright, so we'll go with the stream then, which is still 15. That's 8. 8 healing.
Yay, that's really good.
Yeah, so that's you back up to 34.
And what about the brother on the floor? Is he healed at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna say as the healing envelops him, you can see that it looks like around his face and his body where it was contorted heals a little bit, but he doesn't move. So he still looks extremely hurt, but whatever you did help to an extent.
Hey Tulip, it's time to use that spell you got. That takes damage off of other people.
The what?
Right now.
Yeah. All right.
And I guess that's my turnover.
Yeah, that's your turnover. We're back to KP. KP is going to roll a death save. Oh no, sorry, you healed him above his. Yeah, so he's okay, but he's unconscious. So he can't take a turn. That is now true.
Can I move and attack?
Well, you're on it right now,
Yes,
aren't
I
you?
wanted to climb up to her.
Yeah, you can. Yep, absolutely. Yep. I'm gonna say that her head curls around like an owl. Whips around for a second. And she's just gonna stare at you. And are you gonna go into attack?
I want to grapple her to choke her out.
Okay, cool.
She's
Alright,
a plant. It's not gonna do anything.
Plant versus plant.
Dude.
Photosynthesize this.
How do I roll a d10?
Yeah. And that's with an 8.
Why an 8?
Oh,
Oh, I
really? She got a 14. Right. So, as you go in to grapple her, let's say you go into like try and like go into choke her, and she just literally pushes it off and then grabs it instead. So she's just gonna wrap her like she has long spindly arms, long claws like a woman. She's gonna wrap them like literally pull you in. It's almost like she's gonna hug you, but she's just gonna start squeezing as tight as she can. Alright, Zeke.
Alrighty, I'm gonna walk right up to the edge of the zone, and I'm gonna summon my doggos in the melee zone.
Excuse me, I'll just move the next one. Yeah. Actually, I can't remember how we've done this. Are they going to go at the bottom of this round or start of this one?
The bottom of this round.
Alright, now it is Ramona's turn. As she sees you, Tulip, getting strangled, basically, bear hugged to death by a plant antenna thing, she's going to throw her elemental orbs at, not aiming or anything, but she's just going to like throw it at the main body of it. Is that a crit?
It looks a crit.
Yeah, that's a crit. Nice. That's like, I'm pretty sure that's what she rolled last time.
Just wondering, is this? Oh, crit, nice.
Is that 23 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And she has 2 of these. Yeah, I've got it. So that's 23 and then 12, 19. Is that another one that came in late? Okay. That's 23. So was that 22 and 23? Alright. So she's gonna hurl these lightning balls through the air. One into the side, the other one into the, let's say, in the wing. And it's going to lurch forward, and Emily is actually going to let go. So you are now free. Now I'm going to say you're still on top. You don't fall off or anything, but say you like grab onto a shoulder or something. It is now her turn. At this time, the Ogrin part of her is going to. I'm going to say it's going to turn to you guys. Oh, sorry, it's going to load. There's too many layers. Right. It is going to move up, and the two. We'll say. KP fine, Zeke you're fine. The two dogs are going to get hit by this. It's going to smash down in front of it. Oops, sorry, not 2d10. That is 14 to hit.
Yeah, they've only got 6 guard. No. Yeah, that one goes through.
Okie dokie. Now Amanita up on top, she is going to try to push you off actually to it. As you get out of this grapple, she is going to try to push you, so you need to try to beat this.
I got a crit.
Oh! Roll again. Yeah, I mean, like, what, like, so, like, she goes to push you, let's say that...
Grab her hand.
Yeah, grab her hand.
Twist them back and force her down and kneel in front of me.
Oh, damn, okay. She's gonna scream. Ah! Alright, and do you want to say something to her? Say something edgy?
Do you yield?
Alright, well, sorry, your turn.
I didn't know how to do
Alright. Alright. I'm going to cast my Zone of Healing spell. Replenish. I'm going to cast it in that middle zone so it heals my homeboys now. And so I'll roll for it first. Here we go. It's got a DV of 14. I got a base of 10.
Nice.
I got a 18. Booyah. So I have the augment that it does D6 equal to my vocation divided by 2, but it's only going to be active for 3 turns. So it's D6 times 4.
No. So,
oh, yeah.
No. So if you're
what?
on 3, right, it would be rounded up to 2d6. So it's the number of d6 divided by 2. So you would still roll 2d6 rather than roll 4d6 and half it.
So what would I roll instead?
2d6 instead of 4d6.
Oh, okay, sweet. Alright, so I'll clear those then.
Just take the 2 highest there, so you can have 6.
Alright, so 6. So wait, so they're only going to heal 3 this turn, right? Like 3 each turn now?
Yeah.
Can I just not do that and they heal by 4?
Sorry, what? What do you mean, sorry?
because it on its base thing, they heal X HP each turn, so they'd heal 4 HP. But now, because I rolled like that extra stuff, they're only going to get healed 3. So can I just not do that?
I mean, not usually, but I'll allow it this time. The point of that Augurin is for late game, right? So
Right.
Well, I don't know what the average is for 2d6, but it might be like almost 4, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Like it might be better off when your vocation like 5 for example.
Yeah.
So you can heal 4.
Sweet.
So that's Goggos and KP and Tulip, right? You're doing it in that zone?
Yeah, I'm doing it in that middle zone, so it heals the dogs, KP, and Tulip.
Thank you.
No worries.
Alright. Yeah, KP's unconscious, but you can see that what you're doing is helping him out.
Epic.
So that's good. Alright, Tulip.
Is she like?
I'm gonna say she's in the grapple. Yeah, I'm gonna say that it was a critical you roll. She tried to grapple you, and you crit on it. I'm gonna say you killed it back into a grapple like that. So she has a -4 to all action, and you can start switching her out and stuff. So yeah, this is what you can do. And you can steal anything she has on her, but not she's kind of like. But you could start choking her.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So if she's under 50% HP, it'll render her unconscious. Okay, yeah, I want to start choking her.
Alright, I'm gonna say as you go in to start, like choking her out, it looks like she doesn't have like, she's not breathing, she's not like, she doesn't, when you compress on her throat it just squishes her. As if what that form is looks like human form, but it's just like window dressing, it's just the form that she's using. It doesn't look like it's anything to choke, you know what I mean? But she's still grappling. Like, of course, she could be slashing at you normally, but it's not a corporeal being. It's just But yeah, you're still crushing it. So the damage that you're doing isn't gonna like make her go unconscious or anything, but she's no lungs to take air out of. But you're crushing away the form of her.
So I deal 9 damage to her.
Yes.
And I have like 1.
Yep. Alright, Zeke.
Alrighty. I would like to do something fun here. I would like to go over to Osara, see that she's got the new shiny toy, and then I would like to hold her, I guess, and then I would like to use Shroud Step and take us up on top next to where Tulip is.
Yes, let's go!
And bring your spirit stone!
Well, we're not gonna need it, hopefully. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. We can trap her in it.
Yeah!
Oh, okay. Well,
I can exercise this.
and but Osara with her new shiny gold weapon, now in range.
Never through that fake heart!
Yes. Alright, so so you guys go into a mist of darkness, reappear up on top of the back of this giant monster.
Bye! I say as the rain falls down on me. That's your turn, lazy. You can't do anything else, right? You can use as an action.
I'd like to use my my move action to shout out to Ramona. Come up here! Come join us!
Yeah, Ramona's.
And I'll go like, ew, no, she can. She can stay down there.
Yeah. Right, let's see what she can do. So it's her turn. Oh. Oh, she's gonna cast Firmament's Hold. That's critical. That's fantastic. Alright. She is going to put her hands up into the air and push away all of them.
Wow, that's so useful.
She's also going to push away all of the mist. So I'm going to say you guys are still dredged for like this end of this round or something. But after that, you're all good. She's going to push away all of the rain. Alright. It is now the creature's turn. So Tulip, as you're choking away at this, away at her, she's going to try and slash out with her little claws.
Yeah, but
she has -4. Oh! Oh no! So wait, hang on. 12 minus 10. That's like -7. I'm gonna say as you're choking her, she raises up her hands, and I'm gonna say like, Tulip, as you're like crushing in her throat, like for Sarah, you can like come forward and slash off one of her arms, and Zeke, you can like literally just use her arms and rip off the other one. So she's just like a coiling torso with a head on top.
Sweet.
Yeah, well, Sarah, it's now your turn.
All right. How does rolling confrontations work?
Well, normally they're outside of combat, so.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Like, what are you wanting to do here?
No, I was just wondering because I have that glyph where I get like a bunch of points in my confrontation. So I was just gonna stare this bitch down and be like, "Get out of here!" But no, I'll plunge like I'll use the glaive to like try cut her open. I guess cut her in half.
Yeah, you can just roll for damage, by the way, because Tulip's holding her still.
Sweet. So that's a 5d6.
Yep.
Wow, what a great... I got 6. I got... So that's a 12. 17... 19, 21. 21 damage.
Tell me what happens.
What, do I kill her or is she still alive?
Yeah, you can kill her.
Alright. I'm gonna... So she's kill... I'm doing a major callback here, and this time she's actually dead, so it works this time. Something possesses Osara as she like plunges this glaive into the thing, and she goes, "Yeah, with the love," and then she pulls the glaive to the side and cuts the top half off, and it tumbles down onto the ground, crushing her skull as she hits the ground.
The creature, as you destroy Amanita's head, you see inside the head like it was almost the buds of the flower, like right at the top of the flower, right? And
Oh yeah?
as that is crushed, the entire creature just goes limp, falls to the ground, and all of you leap off at the last second, regain your footing, and lying in front of you is this creature completely destroyed, and lying at your feet is the mangled corpse of whatever this form of Amanita was.
I have a name for it. We'll call it the Rotten.
Ooh. Can I run to KP and see his armor? Because it may have been crushed, and use my physique to like straighten out the armor so it's not crushing him.
Yeah. So as
We'll just rip it off of him.
We're gonna go back to roleplay now, by the way.
Sweet, so camera's back on. Let's go.
Yes.
Let me just reset my music.
Oh, camera's being weird.
Hello, camera. Look at us. We're over here.
Why is it doing that? The site never done that.
Turn it off and on again?
Yeah. Here we go. It's so random.
It rolled a D.
Sorry, I'm having technical issues over here.
It's all good.
We forgive you. No one else sees their phones.
Got more.
Yo, Jaden,
Yes.
is the Rotten a good name for this behemoth?
Yeah, if you want to call it that, the Rotten.
Is the ogre?
Yeah.
The Ogress is seemingly dead.
Oh.
Yeah, so the whole thing's...
I'll heal the Ogrid.
He's our new ally.
Yeah, you could join our side.
Yeah. Hello guys, I really appreciate it, you know?
Oh, a cup of tea to inoculate me?
Yeah. So, yeah, the whole thing goes limp. The body of Amanita falls at your feet. And you guys are left there. And so, Tulip, you run over to KP and you can see as you pull him, his whole chest piece has been caved in.
Yeah, sorry.
And so you just pull it out. And then Orsara's healing zone starts working on him. And you can see that his body, all his cuts and stuff, are starting to heal up. But he's completely unconscious.
Are there any of the other soldiers, did any of them like survive by a hair's breadth, and they're just like lying on a thing? I want to check on all the soldiers and see if any of them survived.
Yeah, you can.
Because there's
see
20 of them.
A lot of crushed bodies, but at this point it seems that they're moved on.
Jackie, wake up.
Yeah,
Wait.
shaking him. Ramona's gonna come.
Yeah,
She's gonna cast her spell again. Yep. She is gonna part the mist to try and sort of make it a bit better vision for you guys, so you can clearly see the town. And you can see that the entire town at this point has been overtaken by this stuff. You don't see anyone around. It looks like Osara, looking back, that the group that you helped escape did get out. So that's good. But there doesn't seem to be anyone else in the town or any other creatures you can hear or see skulking about.
Hey,
Ramona's going to move forward. What?
Didn't you want like that ogre's eye or something?
Not anymore.
Oh, well,
Look, I don't know what sort of cross-contamination is going on here, but I'd prefer a Ramilgul's eye that is a little more normal.
oh, were you gonna eat it?
No.
Oh. What were you gonna do with it?
Now's not the time to ask me about what I was going to do with a Ramilgul's eye.
Well, it kind of came up.
And as they start talking, you see Amanita's body sort of move a little bit.
I'm gonna throw a lightning bolt at that thing. I'm not gonna take it, no chances. Boom!
You know the lightning bolt that makes you like rise up in the air and go...
Yeah, from...
Seriously? Yeah?
Yeah, I'll throw a lightning bolt at her. She's gonna just keep on just yapping, dude. We know where she is. We can go screw her over, dude. I don't want to hear this no more. I'll just lightning bolt her.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't do an electricity. It does holy damage, I think. What? Right?
Yeah.
It's not electric.
It turns you into a nun.
It's a divine lance. It's a holy lightning, so it's not gonna defibrillate her. But yeah, do I roll for this to see if I hit?
No. Yeah, it just goes off.
Okay, sweet. I just throw 3 bolts at her and I'm like, be quiet.
Yeah. Should you see the body go? Like it's even more mangled.
Wow, fireworks!
Yeah, and as it goes still again, all you see is the face look up at you, and it was once a sort of very, slender, very smooth face of a woman, right? But at this point, it's completely destroyed. You can just see what looks like it's grown itself a skull, you know, and there were eye pieces and stuff, but now it's all been sort of, you know, mushed down. But it's still gonna form a little bit of a smile as it can. With delicious stuff that smiles up at you, all of you. You cannot defeat me. I will return over and over and over again. It sounds like it's almost hard to make out what it's saying because of how mushed up the face is.
Pardon? I don't understand a word that lady's saying.
Yeah, what did she say? I couldn't hear her. Could you speak up? Lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
We should put her out of her misery.
Yeah, I just chop her head off with the glaive. There's no point giving her a response. She doesn't deserve one.
Yeah. Coco, so as you or your glaive, right, cut off the head, you see her head fall to the ground, and then you see it separate and fold out like a flower. Like quite a nice looking flower as well. It separates out. And then you see these little golden, you know, stalks, right? Like the brain of it. And you see almost intangible little balls of yellow light float up into the air a little bit.
Lightning bolt.
Die! Die!
Why? Won't you die?
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Is that actually?
I stomp on it. Oh, I might as well. Can I, instead of it being like a lightning bolt, can I just like hold my hand out and it lightning blasts?
Yeah, I'm gonna say as you go out to touch it, yeah, you can like kind of go to holy burn it sort of thing, but the lights are actually going to latch onto your hand. So I'm gonna say,
oh, good.
2 of these lights go onto your hand, and you can feel little tickling sensation on your hands as it starts.
Zig, help!
I am going to cast a spell to remove a curse or disease.
Yeah. Can you have that? What is that?
Let me check. I have it for sure. It's you changed it around a bit. I'm struggling to find it here. It was one of my healing spells.
Oh, exercise?
Exercise wasn't it? Exercise, unless you changed exercise.
I think it's been changed, yeah.
Yeah, you did change it. Oh, it was that spell that Tulip has, where it can take an ally's wounds upon yourself. I think. No, you definitely changed it. I can't find it anymore. Yeah, I can't find it no more from where you changed it.
If you go to the second lot down, the purgation spells, it's the level 1 spell, exercise.
Oh yeah, that's what it. But it takes a disease upon myself.
You did that when you were
Yeah, it just takes.
the one, 'cause then you wouldn't be sick.
Yeah. Well, it's because there was like the black energy was when I was Robot Osara. But you've changed it now, and now that exercise one only takes the disease. It doesn't. Oh no, you did. It is exercise now. Alright.
You can have a look.
I'll just. Sweet. Yeah, I'll cast exercise then. And it's a religion check of DV to rid myself, DV of 14 to rid myself of the curse. So I'll roll that with an extra faith so I could kind of get a better chance. Sweet. That's a pass. I get rid of that. Easy as pie.
Yeah. So as these go up, Hugh, I'm gonna say that as you cast this spell, so you sort of feel it coming up, and then you just go and shoot out this aura of gold. You see the lights push off you, smash together, and some other lights that were sort of flickering there also. They smash together and form a sort of ethereal shape of a woman, not unlike how you looked the other day, Osara, in like a spiritual sort of form there, and it sort of falls back like this, almost like it's been knocked unconscious slightly, and you see a very beautiful woman, long flowing hair, just floating there in midair, and slowly, like, sort of sifting down towards the ground.
Okay, well, so I don't know what to do. I look at Zeke.
Osara.
You seeing this?
Osara, look at the augments for exercise.
Oh, it's so I can cast it and wait, exercise. Can spell it from a target. Targets no longer die from the spell. Oh, you count other forms of creatures can be trapped inside a spirit stone.
Yes.
Grab that spirit stone. Grab that spirit stone, buddy.
Hey, I pay good money for that stone. Who is this?
Yeah,
Do you know
that?
It's my spirit stone.
Nah, I mean she's pure and white. She's pure and divine.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a good part of her.
Yeah, well, without the spirit stone.
Alright, so you hold out the stone, and then Osara, you cast the spell fine, so that's good. I'm going to say that as you go out with this aura, you feel her shoot out, how she was sort of reaching into you. And then you see the figure sort of wake up and go, No!
We got you now, lassie.
No, please, I must...
Yeah,
and
we
she
got
sort
you
of starts to,
now.
like almost like she's trying to crawl away through the air to get out, and then she is sucked inside the spirit stone. And the spirit stone turns into...
Like a Pokeball.
Yeah, topaz color, orange gold.
We did it! We're heroes!
We're heroes! We saved the day! Campaign over, guys! Woohoo!
Does anything happen in the town with this being defeated? Like, does the mist start depleting or retreating back to the swamp or anything?
No. Nothing changes except...
Okay, so there must be...
parted it above where in the area that you guys are in.
Okay, that must mean that there are those little holes where it was spreading from, like from in the barn. So, we ought to go close this up. Actually, with that thought in mind, I'll check out the barn. How's the barn hole doing? Did the barn hole close, or is it even worse now?
You guys want to go over to the barn?
Yeah.
We should light this whole place on fire.
Yeah, we're gonna have to burn this whole town down.
Even the chant.
But wait, so we... Not the chantry, it's alright. What about the... Wait, so we got the spirit stone. What happens when you trap a spirit in a spirit stone?
Well, apart from it being in the spirit stone, a lot of people will do this to sell them, or,
Just sell them a detail.
yeah, but also, like, if you try like an Ishfrit, they do this to sell them so that you can get wishes, right? It's like carrying around a genie in a bottle, essentially, right? Like, you can trap all sorts of things. You can trap curses inside, so that when you break it, the whatever's inside comes out. So if it's a curse, you smash it and then it gets onto someone, So it's like all sorts.
Right.
Yeah.
And so we trapped a divine woman in there. Using my Oyukai dialect, can I speak to her?
You have that? Actual? Oh, you do?
I was an Aloyan, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I started as an Aloyan, so I have that.
Alright, I'm gonna say as you guys,
Now she whispers to you too.
Yeah, you got the frog.
Yeah, I got two things. Was the divine, this little angelic frog, and this like evil woman,
Oh no. Oh.
and we all three of us cheer. We're heroes. We're human heroes.
Right, as you guys, we'll say you guys are walking to the barn. You want to go check out that hole, right? Or Sarah, I'm gonna say you've got the spirit stone, and you start to sort of whisper to it, trying to like get some sort of communication from it, right?
I'm gonna leave a note with KP.
Konnichiwa.
I have
You can just drag him. You've got enough strength. You've got enough strength. You can just drag him along.
Carry him?
Yeah, you can
Okay,
just
I'll
hold
just
him.
carry him.
Yeah.
Sole survivor of that platoon. Yeah. Right.
Moshi. Mitsubishi. I'm speaking in you guy. That's what I'm doing here.
Yeah. So to the others, it just sounds like a garbled like whispers through the air. But Osara, to you, it sounds like you're reaching inside of this stone to talk to whatever's in there, and you hear a voice call back. Who is this? Who are you?
I am Osara, the human warrior of Lineria. Who am I talking to?
I don't know who I am. I was in the temple and then I don't remember.
Your name? It wouldn't happen to be Amanita, would it?
No, my name is Amin, not Amanita.
Amine. Let me put this in the notes real quick. Soulstone equals beautiful woman. Amine. Anime. I love that shit. So she said she was in the temple. Her name's Amine. And that was, let me check my notes real quick. Amine was Swamp Woman, Amanita in Hall with Aruno, love repealed with curse. Oh, love repaid with a curse, my bad. Amina. So this is the good spirit of the woman for sure. Amina and Amina. Yeah, this is
I like
her.
that name better. Amina. We'll go Amina. I like that name better. Amina.
What? What was it? Amine?
We'll go with that.
Okay, Amina. So she said she was Amina. She was in the temple. What temple were you in?
The temple of dusk. The temple of Aman.
Okay. I'm gonna use my superior religion here to know what that is. What is it?
Unfortunately, because you've rolled for this sort of thing before with that temple, all you'll know that in Aman Swamp there was a temple to Aruno. It was destroyed, like it caved in into the swamp. And
it was destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay. What age are you from?
What age am I from? I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah, what, like, because it's the 6th age or some sort. What age are you from?
It's the first era. It's the year 133.
First year. I got some bad news for you. It's been a long time since your passing. It's now the 5th era. and the kingdoms of eternal dawn live in the time of a great flourish, an age of unparalleled peace. But such things cannot last. In the darkness of the world, creatures of black dharma stir.
Goodness sake.
What did she say to that?
She doesn't reply to that.
What? So she doesn't care that it's now the 5th era and the kingdoms of eternal dawn? Just kidding.
I'm gonna say, as
Oh.
you're doing this and mucking around with her, you guys get inside the barn, and you can see
Okay.
that the entire inside of this barn has opened up, and there is now a tunnel leading down. You can see the mist is sort of pushing itself out from down below.
Okay. Yo, can you tell me what's at the bottom? I'm kidding you. I'm joshing you.
So it's big enough for us to be able to walk down?
Yes, yeah. You can squeeze through, easy peasy.
Get up on there.
So to walk down.
Yeah, more like
Okay, not like.
like squatting and yeah.
Okay, so now it's not a cave going like directly down. It's like a. It's a proper
it's
cave
like
now.
Going down at like 45 degrees sort of thing.
KP, wake up.
Interesting. Yeah, KP, we got a hole for you to go down.
Hello!
I throw a lightning bolt at KP to wake him up.
Why are you sleeping?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, Osara, as you get close to this tunnel, the voice is
Okay.
gonna call out to you. This is the way.
She's a
Shut up!
The way to where?
Home.
The way to where?
You, cleric, you must take me home.
Were you in love with Aruna?
No, just kidding.
No. No.
She's not gonna respond to that.
Why are you whispering at that rock, Asara?
Guys, I have figured out a wealth of information. This thing is a woman called Amina, who is from the first era, who lives in a temple or died in a temple, and she says this is the way.
Oh, well that's good news. I thought we caught
The way to where?
Well, maybe for her. She wouldn't tell me.
Did we
Why would she
Oh,
tell
she
you?
said home. I mean, she said home. My bad, I forgot. So, assuming this is her home, and she's the ghost of the big giant evil monster thing, this only spells bad news for us, guys.
Why?
Because if we take this thing back to the core, won't she get even stronger?
But you said she's not Amanita.
She only became Amanita like a mushroom after she died, right?
So we
She's still, I mean, I don't think we cured her. Look around you. It's still here.
maybe she can stop it.
Maybe she can.
Only one way to find out.
Amina. Yeah. Can you help us stop this vile evil?
Go, I choose you, Amina.
Yeah, I choose you.
I need to find her.
I didn't hear it.
My other half. Down below. Home. take me to her.
Guys, she said, "Cleric, I need you to take me to my other half. Take me home."
Well, I guess we could do that.
And then I think she said she could stop it. So maybe, yeah, we should take this guy, this woman.
Yeah, and then you could get your spirit stone back, Z.
Do you trust this spirit, Osara?
I want to read the Dharma of the spirit in the Spirit Stone.
Alright. You see only black.
Oh, dude.
Black.
Okay. I'm not sure I trust it. Zeke, this thing's more evil than you. It's a full black Dharma. If it were a character in this game, it would be controlled by the GM.
It is controlled by the GM and it is a character.
Oh, dude, yeah, she's from a previous game. I don't know if we can trust it, Zeke.
Do you have any way of just destroying the entity?
Assuming we finish this session, I will level up, and I will get an ability to destroy souls from a spirit stone in my cleric glyph tree.
Okay, let us set up camp and then call it a night.
Sounds good to me.
Really feel it depends on the soul.
It says I can Oyukai trapped in spirit stones. I feel I may be able to make them fight for me, so I can get it out of the spirit stone.
I'll just jump in here, because like Black Dharma can mean bad, it can also mean chaotic, which is a rather ambiguous, right?
Like how Ramona
Oh, okay.
is super annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, how she sucks, but she's all white. Shouldn't she have like mega black Dharma from living in the swamp?
No, because she's the defendant.
That's
But
what she
she's still in the
tells us.
swamp. We got black Dharma. Yeah. We got black Dharma for just going in there, and she stinks like it. All right. Okay. Guys, what do you think that we should do? Because this thing's all black Dharma. She says she can stop her. I'm not sure whether to trust her. There's a massive cave in here, and nobody's told the guards about what happened yet. Or the army.
Well, maybe when KP wakes up, we can send him. But I think that I want to know what's inside this cave.
I'm down to the caves.
Yeah, it's your friends. Isn't that where you're from?
This is where I'm from.
You're from below Daman, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But where is this cave? What is
This is in the barn, and then the ground is opened up more, and there's tunnels leading down.
What if this leads us to the Temple of Aruno, where we wanted to go before? And there was something running around down there.
I think it'll probably take us to the whatever the subterranean layer of this world is called, and we'll have to figure out a way to get there underneath the swamp.
Doesn't that sound perfect? Don't you want to see that, Zeke? The Temple of Aruno?
I'll walk over to Tulip. I'm gonna hand her my bomb.
Oh,
I saw how you handled the bomb last time. Take care of this one. Let's go.
thank you. If we find another monster, I'll shove it down its throat.
That's what I love to hear. Let's go.
If you're that close, you probably don't even need to use the bomb.
Well, thank you. Well, butter my biscuits. I learned that recently, too.
Alright. So you guys want to head down then?
Josh!
Yeah, I suppose. I guess we'll pour water on KP until he wakes up, or leave him a note and tell him to go talk to the rest of his men.
Yeah, we'll stop.
We'll put his hand in a warm bowl of water.
Yeah, we'll stop here, and then I think you're handling next recap. So we'll do the recap, and then I'll tell you guys what happened like as we pick up, because we'll finish now, right? But yeah, you guys are gonna head down, and we'll sort out
Okay.
the as well.
And we level up.
And yeah, you guys are gonna gain 2 glyph points. That for a total of 16. That means level 5. So your skills are also gonna go up +2.
I'm invincible.
+2.
Yes, sir. But that is all. Yeah.
Wait, so two.
Sweet. So, wait. Real quick. All of my skills that I have skills in go up?
Yeah, +2. All of them. Because you guys haven't yet got any
Sweet.
skills, so it's been quite a busy campaign, right? So
Well, I mean, I got 4 cognizance from, so now I'm up to 6 cognizance and 6 knowledge.
yeah, all of your skills should be at 6 now.
Okay. And even something like influence that I got from a glyph, would that go up as well?
That would go up +2. So I think you got it when it was only, you guys were already
Sweet.
level 3, so it'd be just +4.
I know. I just got it now, like at the start of this session. So it gave me a +2 in influence. So would it then go to a +4?
It still goes up. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So that'll be skills up to up +2, and then HP. You guys can roll it. You want to roll it now, actually, just before we finish. Yep.
Sweet, yeah.
D6.
4, 5.
I rolled a 5.
Just 1d6.
How much what?
Does he? Do you have any?
Oh, a 5. That's real good.
Oh, what's the level? 6. Yeah, roll me a D10. You roll a D10 now.
Woo!
I'm gonna roll with a faith to give me an extra d6.
You got a 4. That's still pretty good. So Tulip got a 4, so you now have 42 HP.
5. I got 5.
Well, Sarah got a 5. That's 37. Zeke, what do you get, good sir?
I got a 5.
Two.
Didn't change anything.
And Ramona got a 2. Ramona's at 30. Nice. Alright, and then yeah, you guys have 16 glyphs now. And then feel free to do all that and do the spells, and we'll catch you next week. Thank you guys for lurking,
Sweet.
watching, or watching on YouTube or whatever. And we'll see you next Saturday. Bye.
Thank you everybody for stopping by.
Bye.
Bye.